Welcome to week 4, everybody. So we've got 3 weeks under our belt and 3 weeks to go. Let's do this. So we're starting off today with a total body workout, hitting every single muscle in the body, front to back, top to bottom, working with a 50-second work interval and a 10-second rest interval. You're gonna need your dumbbells today. If you're at the gym, don't feel free to go heavier on some of these exercises. So we're gonna start off with a jumping jack with a horizontal press. Your legs are going to do a jumping jack as your weights push out in front of you. So palms face each other, jack out, push the weights out push, out push, out push, out push, out push. So by 50 seconds, your shoulders are gonna be on fire, and that's gonna get us ready for our first chest exercise. Come to the ground or a bench. We're gonna do a dumbbell chest press. Lift your hips if you're on the ground, finding a bridge position with the lower body. 90-degree bend at the elbows. Push the weights over the chest. Pull the elbows back down to 90. Squeeze the chest, bend the elbows. Squeeze and bend, squeeze and bend. This is targeting bra fat. Squeeze as much as you can. Put that mind in the muscle. Next up, we're gonna move from the chest to the back for a bent over row. Feet about hip width distance apart, hinge at the hip, so that's where the bend comes in. Palms are facing in, pull the elbows straight back and squeeze the shoulder blades on the back. Push the weights away, pull and squeeze. Squeeze. You want to feel like you're swallowing your spine with the muscles around it and with the shoulder blades. Weights in the heels, gaze is slightly forward, and remember to keep the core engaged. I don't want you to feel this in your lower back. This is another one that you can go heavier on. Next up, shoulders. Coming into a plank position with your weights. And what we're going to do is alternating arms. First, with your right arm, front raise, side raise, back raise. Left arm, front raise, side raise, back raise. Back to the right, front, out, back, left, front, out, and back. If lifting that weight to the front bothers your shoulder, you can take that movement out and just stick with the lateral raise and the back raise. Take a little wider stance with your feet in that plank position so that your hips don't wobble. And remember, you can always take your knees down to the ground to modify. And also, if the weight is too much, ditch the weight. You're gonna work that shoulder when you move that arm, whether you have a weight in your hand or not. These are tiny muscles that we're dealing with up here. Next up, a little bit of yoga. Extended side angle with a concentration curl. So you're gonna come into a lunge stance. Work to get your hip in line with your knee. Back leg straight and strong. Both weights go into the arm of the knee that is bent. Curl and straighten, curl and straighten. And I say both weights if you only have light weights at home or wherever you are. Squeeze, squeeze. 50 seconds on the right arm. Stand up, switch sides, extended side angle those legs or lunge the legs. Elbow goes inside the knee, curl, squeeze. Yikes. Curl, squeeze. Belly in, glutes strong, tucking your front hip under the body, working those biceps. Next up, triceps. So we're gonna do a combo move here, lunging while we do this overhead extension. You can either press the weights together or cross them in your hands. I like to cross them for a little better grip. Take those weights overhead, biceps by the ears. As you bend your elbows, you're gonna lunge back. So elbows are bent and knees are bent. Stand and straighten everything. Lunge, extend. Lunge back, bend, stand and straighten. Lunge back, bend, stand and straighten. So things to look out for. Don't let your elbows come out to the sides when you do this. Elbows stay in nice and tight. And it's like you're taking the weights behind you and you're almost gonna throw them out in front of you. If the coordination gets to be too much, take out the lunge and just stand and do your overhead extensions. Overhead. Squeezing the elbows into the body, into the head. Feeling this in the back of your arm, the triceps. Last two here, low side plank. And you can use your weight or not. This is a thread the needle move. It's gonna work your obliques. the sides of your core. Stack your feet or stagger the feet for a little extra assistance. Lift on to the bottom forearm. Take the weight or just your hand overhead. Thread your hand or your weight under the body. Reach up. Thread under, look back behind you and reach up. Thread under and reach up. 50 seconds on the right, 50 seconds on the left. And then finally, big bang to finish. Squat to curtsy, squat to curtsy. Similar to that squat to lunge. For a little extra added bonus, keep your weights in your hands. Start with a squat position. And you're gonna squat down and back, curtsy down and back. Squat down and back, alternate, curtsy down and back. So you're traveling here. Squat to curtsy, squat to curtsy. Stay low. Feel the burn in the quads and in the glutes here. And then once the 50 seconds is up, you're actually not done. I want you to hold and pulse and pulse and pulse. And your goal is to pulse for 50 counts. And I want you to see how little movement is going on. It's a tiny pulse. Tiny pulse. Pulse. Hold at the bottom. Stand it up. Short rest. Start from the top. Do it 3 to 4 times. Now, another way you could modify this is to shorten the work interval. Take it from 50 seconds to 40 or to 30. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's get it.